Okay, so we got a new Justice League trailer. My general thoughts on it were that I wasn't too blown away. I personally think it's the weakest of the three trailers. I loved the first trailer that came out. I was really worried about Justice League, and when that first trailer came out, I remember loving it, and then the second trailer was sort of just a retread. This one, I mean, I'm not worried per se, but it didn't get me hyped. Thor Ragnarok definitely won me on that end. We got to see Wonder Woman's fighting style again, and I mean, I wasn't too blown away by the shots of her kicking ass because we'd already seen those first shots anyway in the previous trailer. So I was sort of just like, okay, I've already seen this. It did get me thinking though, this is something I've been kind of worried about. Are their fighting styles going to sort of conflict? But that may be a minor issue. It's just sort of something I thought about. I did like that there was a Green Lantern reference. Whether that was supposed to be a Green Lantern reference or not, I don't know. I watched it and thought that that's what it was, and then I watched some other reviews and they were saying the same thing. So I'm hoping that's what that is because I appreciated that. Still showing us no Superman. I'm personally not a fan of Superman. I never have been, but the Justice League looks so empty without him. He's going to be in this movie, we know. Whether he's going to be the very end credits, if he's just going to cameo, we don't know. A lot of people are predicting that he won't be in this movie very much at all, and he'll be in like number 2, which, not being a fan of Superman, I'm not, and especially the DCEU Superman, I'm not, massively upset about it. It's just that now because he's not in it, we don't sort of get all of that awesome, we don't, because this is the first time we're seeing the Justice League together in live action. And we're not seeing Superman there, and whether I like it or not, he is the Justice League. You can argue whether he or Batman is, but he is definitely a major part of the Justice League. And to not see him on the posters and in all those like money shots of the team, it kind of sucks because I can see that there is a gaping hole there, and we don't get that awesome like trailer shot that we got for like the Avengers with all of them fighting. I thought some of the CG didn't look great. I didn't notice it in the other trailers because they weren't necessarily CG heavy aside from like Cyborg. This one was very CG heavy, and a lot of the CG needs to be cleaned up. There was one in particular shot of Aquaman like falling with this dude into a building and then just like walking out, and it's supposed to be an awesome shot, and it is. But I kind of got taken away by how cool it looked because the CG was mediocre in my opinion. Some of the humor I'm still not sure about. I think I'm just so cut up. Like DC has failed me so much this year that I think I'm just cynical about everything, and whatever humor that they put in any of the Justice League trailers, and I'm on the fence on. I'm just very skeptical about this movie and the trailers because DC has let me down 3 times. They got it right with Wonder Woman, but I don't know about this. I personally think it's coming a tad too early. The joke with the Flash and they all disappear and he's like, oh, so they just disappear like that? That's rude. I found that funny because that same joke is like used in The Dark Knight, a lot more subtly, I'll give it that. What I think of everyone, I think I'm coming around to Cyborg. With the first 2 trailers, I wasn't so sure. I am coming around to him now. I think he looks really good. I'm starting to think the CG looks good. I'm not sure if it's been cleaned up or not since those first 2 trailers, or if I'm just liking it more. Gal Gadot looks amazing. Even if I hadn't seen Wonder Woman, I would still think she looks amazing in this trailer. I'm still on the fence about Batfleck, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to see this movie before I judge him entirely. I think Ezra Miller as Flash looks good. Hopefully he does a good job with that. And I think Jason Momoa as Aquaman looks amazing. I have thought that since day one. Whether he can pull it off, I don't know. But visually, he looks amazing as the part. And I'm so glad that they didn't go with bright orange Aquaman because that would not have fit in this universe, whether you like that or not, it would not have fit. So overall thoughts, it is definitely my least favorite of the 3 trailers. I wasn't blown away, but I didn't hate it. I'm not necessarily worried for this movie. I think I'm just cynical about it because especially after Suicide Squad came out, I have tried to be very cynical with the DCEU movies because of how let down I was by that. If you don't know how I will explain maybe in a future video how let down I was by Suicide Squad. I was very upset. But I think it's going to be good. I think if they clean up the CGI, which they probably will, I think we will be good. And even if the movie as a whole, if I don't like the movie as a whole, I think I will like parts of it. I will definitely like Gal Gadot. I think I'll like The Flash. I think I'll like Aquaman. So hopefully, even if the film isn't that good, I can like the characters, which is a lot of the time why I like Marvel movies. I can see that the story isn't that solid, but the characters are there. So even if the movie isn't that good, hopefully it's not, you know, like a Suicide Squad. I definitely think the movie isn't going to be an absolute train wreck. And yeah, that's my thoughts. I honestly don't have much to say. I had quite a bit to say about the Thor trailer because I genuinely liked it. This one, I didn't hate it and I didn't like it. It was just kind of meh to me. So yeah, let me know what you think of this trailer and how you think the movie's going to turn out. Let me know what you think of all the other stuff that's coming out of Comic-Con. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!